Morning and welcome to day 2 of the Reboot and Reload training. So yesterday we did the take stock. I hope you had the opportunity to have a look at that video and the chance to answer the questions. It's a really good way for you to analyse your business, where you are at the moment and where you would like to be by the end of the year. So today we're doing the strengths. The strengths can be sometimes quite hard to identify. Not all of us find it comfortable identifying what our personal strengths are, but for you to move forward with your business, you really need to know what your strengths are, and they don't necessarily have to be something you enjoy, but what your strengths are with your business and how to maximize the opportunities those strengths give you. Okay, so for me personally, when I joined in 2011, I had big anxiety issues, but I'd invested £94 in a kit that we couldn't afford because it was only my husband working at the time. So I knew that I had to do something with this kit. Home parties was out of the question for me because I had suffered from panic attacks. So back in 2011, nobody had heard of our products at all, and the only way I felt at the time that I'd be able to get that out there and promote the business was by doing events, which terrified me. I'd have attacks on the way to these events, but I found it successful. So it wasn't something I enjoyed. I hated them to start with, but I found that I was getting success from these events, so I continued with them even though they weren't my passion whatsoever. And now I actually love doing events, and I have started doing parties as well. Again, this was something that was out of question for me for a long time, but by doing the events, which I didn't enjoy, it clicked that I could, at a bigger event, I could be standing there talking to 5, 6, 7 people all at once. I'd be doing a demonstration of the product, and one day it actually clicked that why wouldn't I do home parties? What was it I didn't like about them? Because I was standing at an event talking to all these people, and it would be exactly the same if I was doing that in somebody's living room at their house. There was no difference whatsoever. So that then, playing on my strength at an event, it then opened the door for me to go and do parties once I realised what it was I was actually doing. So with your business, really identify your strengths and really play with them, even if it's not something you particularly enjoy at the time, because you never know what doors it may open. And now I absolutely love doing events. Okay, another great way of identifying the strengths in your business is by speaking to your customers. What do they like about your service? What do they like about you as a consultant? It could be something that you haven't even thought of, but why do they come to you and buy from you? Asking the people directly that buy from you why they come to you will give you the opportunity to also play on that strength you have there as well. And also speak to your team. Why did they choose you as their sponsor? Sometimes it's nice to speak to other people and ask them. It's not not bigging yourself up, but it's a good way to identify maybe the strengths that you didn't realise you had, and then you can build your business around them. And then, as I say, speak to your team, ask why they chose you as their sponsor, and then what can you identify what it is you can offer somebody if they were thinking about joining, why they should join your team rather than picking another sponsor. Okay, so it really is all about examining yourself personally as well as examining your business. And do you have a clear goal for you and your business? Do you know where you're heading and what you're aiming for? We all need to have a goal, otherwise we don't know what we're working towards. And again, that's another strength. If you have a clear-cut goal for 2017, your strength is that every day you're getting up, and when you work your business, hopefully you're doing something every day for your business, even if it's just 5-10 minutes, do something, because if you don't do something for your business, your customers will forget as well. Okay, so you need to make sure that your customers know your business is open every single day for open every single day for sales. Okay, so and I found a quote while I was doing a little bit of research on identifying strengths, and this quote was, you must have long-term goals to keep you from being frustrated by short-term failures. We all have hurdles to overcome, but you mustn't allow those hurdles to turn into walls, because we all know what happens when we hit those walls. They're a lot harder to climb over than the hurdles. Okay, so your challenge for today is to think about your goal for 2017. Write it down, print it off, make it pretty, and stick it on your fridge, or if you can't put it on your fridge, put it somewhere that you go to every day, like the inside of your wardrobe door. So every day you know exactly what your goal is for 2017. It can be, if you identify that parties are your strength, your goal could be to get one other party booking from every single party you attend. If social media is your strength, it could be tackling another platform that you haven't used yet, such as YouTube. Most of us are on Facebook or Instagram, Pinterest. So it could be just identifying another social media platform. So you can probably hear my daughter trying to get through the door. Or if it's events, how about trying to book yourself at least 1 or 2 events every single month if you know that's your strength. Okay, so your challenge is to think of a goal for 2017 and write it down. So for you to achieve your goals, you need to find ways to work towards achieving them as well. Okay then, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay then, bye.